Change your life, come see me, yo. I'ma teach you how to build up wealth for your family. Not just for yourself, I'm a bestseller, a house flipper, a businesswoman, a go-getter, a big investor, a gold builder that can teach you to get richer like millions, baby. You really about to fill your savings. You about to have multiple streams to pass your children, baby. Let me teach you to get your credit on track in the long run. You'll make it all back at Catalyst and watch it all psychology black on firm, but we ain't all black.
Hey, what's happening tonight, you guys? Hey, it's your girl, Constance Carter, and I'm so excited to be here. I see you guys coming on in. Y'all are coming on in, and I am super excited because we're going to do something a little bit different tonight. It is called Brutally Honest, and you guys are going to have so much fun with me. But before we get into that, this is a little game. It's a little battle of the sexes game that we about to do, and so you'll have a lot of fun. So before we get started, you guys, go tell your friends, go tell your mama and them, your cousin them, your auntie them, go tell everybody about what we're getting ready to do because we're going to have a whole lot of fun, okay? Now, while you're coming in, welcome. While you're coming in, what's up, LaMarcus? How you doing? I know we have people who tune in from all over the world, so make sure in the comments box you put in your name, or actually don't put your name because your name's already up there, but put where you're from. Hey, Miss Tamia, how you doing, mama? So I see Yvonne is from Stanford, Florida. So everybody put in where you're from because you know how we do every night. We like you to talk back to us and talk black to us. So now, as you know, every time I come on here, this is a dialogue and not a monologue, okay? So what does that mean? That means we love your participation. That means we love we love you to be a part of the program, okay? What's up, Vaughn from Lawton, Oklahoma? Miriam, yes, okay, from the UK. All right, I see you, Queen. Who else we got? Miami, Florida. We got the great one from Miami, Florida. We got Ben Liddy from Cincinnati, Ohio in the building. LaMarcus is from San Antonio. All right, y'all come on in. Listen, we playing a new game tonight, okay? We're playing a new game tonight, and it's a battle of the sexes. So what I want you to do is, if you want to be a part of the show, after you see what we about to do, you're probably going to want to be a part of the show, okay? So if you do want to be part of the show, I need you to call or text this number. Call or text the number 209-362-4628 to be a part of this show. All right, so it's a new little thing that we're doing that is going to be really fun tonight, okay? So here's how it works. We're going to have a couple of guests that are already on here. So again, it's like a battle of the sexes type game. We're going to have a couple of guests that are on here. They're going to come on and they're going to be anonymous. You will not see their faces because we're going to ask them some really intimate questions tonight about love, sex, money, relationships, all that good stuff. Okay. So they're going to be anonymous. All right. And if you want to be a part of the show, what's up, Gregory? Greg, if you want to be a part of the show, you are more than welcome to join us by calling that number 209. What is it, India? 362-4628. Go ahead and put it up there. The number is 209-362. What is it? 4628 to be a part of the show. Okay. So we want you to be a part of the show. Now, if you want to be a part of the show, you can be anonymous. You don't have to put your camera on, or you can show your face. That's all good. But make sure you share this out because we're going to have a good time. All right. Now, if you are on YouTube, I want to make sure that you're subscribing to Fly Nubian Queen on YouTube and on Facebook. Make sure you hit the like button, the thumbs up, and follow and subscribe. Do the same thing on Nobody Works Harder Than Constance Carter page as well. All right. Let's go. So I'm going to bring on our guests. Again, like I said, they're going to be anonymous. So we're going to talk a little bit just about, you can just listen. Absolutely, Cynthia. You could just listen. You ain't got to say nothing, or you could be on the show. Okay. Shock y'all. Happy Cinco to you too. Happy Cinco de Mayo. So we're going to bring a couple of guests on. We're going to always have a male and a female. We're going to have a man and a woman on the show. Okay. And we're going to ask some questions. Now, they're going to be, you're not going to see their faces because we're going to get brutally honest today. And so I want to bring on our first guest. This is Miss Miss B. Applebum. All right. And also the comedian. How are you guys doing today? The comedian and Ms. B. Applebum. How you guys doing today? You good?
Pretty good. Yes, ma'am.
All right. That's the comedian. And the Ms. B. Applebum, how you doing today? Ms. B. Applebum, you there? Come on, baby. So now for those
Benita,
of you who want,
we got it going on.
so for those of you who want to be a part of the show, make sure you call the number 209-362-4628. All right. All right, let's go. So I'm going to ask a question. I got some questions here, and these are all about love, relationships, money. Okay. So let's ask the first question. I'm going to ask the comedian. Let's go. What foods should or should not be used in the bedroom? What foods should or should not be used in the bedroom?
Well,
So
you
I'm going
don't
to
want
ask
to
you.
have nothing. You don't want to have nothing greasy in that thing. That's for sure. Ain't no fried foods allowed. You're supposed to be
For
making
sure.
your own grease. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, there's certain things that you could use. Some different types of liquid or stuff like that. Some candy. I mean, some. My lady, she likes to use those little what's those rocks called that get in your mouth and they snapple and they pop
Oh,
and
Pop
stuff.
Rocks?
Pop rocks, yeah. Yeah, those pop rocks go hard in the bedroom.
Ooh. Really? Oh, Skrilla said Pop Rocks.
Oh yeah,
Somebody
see,
said,
he owned it. Yeah, he
you
owned it.
already know. Dewan
I
Gray
wish
said
I
hot
would use some
sauce.
hot sauce. Hot sauce.
Yeah,
Somebody
hot sauce.
Hey, yeah, block them. this
He
ain't gonna
said
be.
hot sauce should not be used.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cause I'm about to say, don't be a menace while drinking your gin and juice in the hood. Hot sauce.
Lamarcus said pork chops with gravy shouldn't be used. Okay.
Yeah, any
Okay.
type of food.
Ruby said only fruits and veg snacks.
Yeah, okay. We got a vegan.
Now, Miss B. Applebum. What you say? What say you, Miss Lady? Oh no. We can't hear you.
She ain't on mute either.
She ain't on mute either. Okay,
Mm-mm.
why you trying to get your sound? Let me ask you this. Here's another question. And audience, we would like your participation as well, right? So you guys, if you want to answer, if you want to get on live, call or text number 209-362-4628. All right. So Miss B. Applebum, let us know when your audio is right. You can tell a man's bedroom skills by the way he moves on the dance floor. What do you think, comedian?
I think that. Well, I don't know because I only could talk for myself, and I mean, I don't. You do different things on the dance floor that you do in the bedroom. You know what I mean? I mean, if your dick curves a certain way, it's gonna be a lot more different things you can do than your dick being straight. So I guess that's what it depends on. It don't depends on how you dance on the dance floor. It depends on what part of those walls you can hit.
Oh, okay. Eastwood said Miss B. Applebum is looking for Pop Rocks. Miss B. Applebum, are you there? Now I see that your mute is on. Unmute yourself, Miss B. Applebum. Can you hear us? All right. Oh my God, where you at, Miss B. Applebum? Okay. All right. So chime in when your sound come on. Now, again, for everybody who wants to be a part of the show, you guys can dial the number 209-362-4628. You can choose to be anonymous if you want to, or you can show your face. We ain't tripping one way or the other. All right. So we want you to join in the conversation. All right. So here's another question. Sex, Mr. Comedian, was only created for procreation. Is that
Can you
true
repeat that?
or false?
Can you repeat that?
Sex was created only for procreation.
I mean, that was part of it.
Hello.
That was part of it.
Miss B. Applebum.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that was part of
that.
it. But I mean, that feeling is something else. So it had to be more than just that.
Okay, Miss B. Applebum.
Yes,
sex was created only for procreation. What's your thoughts about that?
Absolutely not. That's what it was initially. No. It wasn't. It was created for pleasure.
Oh, it was created for pleasure and not for procreation?
Absolutely. Because
why?
Well, if you remember, he said, he didn't say be fruitful until afterwards. Before
Oh,
that, it was just like, hey, I made this woman for you to do
okay.
as you please.
Oh, okay.
And Adam said, yeah, she looking real good,
Okay.
real pleasing to the eye.
And she was looking so good. Went and got that apple, and she was like, "Eat this, or you ain't getting no, or you ain't getting this coochie."
I don't know. They were doing some tricks with the apple, probably.
Huh?
Oh
That's
God.
why you only
Okay.
put only fruits and snacks in the bedroom.
Snacks.
LaMarcus said, "You know how many kids I would have if that was the case."
Facts.
True. That's true. That's true.
All right, all right, all right. Okay, I got a question. Now, if you guys want to be a part of the show, 209-362-4628, call or text to be a part of the show. All right. I'm going to start with you, Miss B. Applebum.
Yes, ma'am.
Women fake orgasms about 90% of the time. What do you think?
You know what? I think I wouldn't say 90, but I think age has to do with it. I think when we're younger and, we don't know our bodies, we might do it a little bit more. But the older we get, nah, we not faking. The older we get, because we know our bodies, we know how to get off. We know what pleases us. And no, we're not playing them games. So if you going to get it, I'm going to get it.
Oh,
As
okay.
a matter of fact,
So
men
gonna
can
beat
pop
him.
off at any time. So my thing is, let me get mine first.
Right.
What about you, Mr. Comedian?
Hey, I totally agree with what she's saying. When you're younger and you're going through it or whatever the case is, you really don't know your body. Yeah, you might fake it just to act like you having the most enjoyment. But when you get older, it's a purpose now. Like
It's
you
a
trying to get
purpose.
yours. It's a
What they
purpose.
say, fake it till you make it.
Right. Ain't no faking it no more when you get older.
Nah, because we made it. We here, baby.
Mr. The comedian. Okay, so you said, are you married or are you single or what?
I'm married.
Okay, so your wife, did you know if she was faking it earlier on in the relationship?
Oh hell yeah! If I knew if she was faking it or not.
Oh, okay. Did she ever fake it according to you? Do you think she ever faked it?
Well, she's a special person around them parts. So like, you can tell if she faking or not just by looking at yourself, so to speak.
Okay. Okay. All right.
You,
All right.
you know, you rarely get women that could do all three. And what I mean by all three is a woman that have her regular cum or whatever, a woman that could have the creamy cum, and then a woman that could just squirt all over you. So that's a rare find.
Okay. She does all three.
Hey, come. What's that look for, Miss Ma'am?
I'm just I'm listening. I'm taking it all in. Okay. Okay. All right. So
can we touch on the he says, you know what I'm gonna ask? Can we touch on the squirting? Because there's something that goes around in the office. A few of the women think that is a unicorn because they've never experienced it. So I know I've had my boss say that it's nothing but pee, that you just peeing on yourself.
And she ain't never had one. She ain't never squirted before. That's why.
My doctor friend said that that's all that is.
It's a form of pee. It is pee in it.
It's enzymes.
But it's not pee.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's like, okay, so you know how you have water, but if you put some Kool-Aid in that motherfucker and some sugar, you got Kool-Aid. but the base is water.
I love that. Yes.
So that's pretty much what it is.
Eastwood said, "You sure she's squirting a pen?"
Yeah. See, she ain't squirted before either.
He said, "Let's ask R. Kelly."
Shit, R. Kelly. When a dude do it, he peeing. So we ain't gonna ask R. Kelly nothing.
LaMarcus, are you a man or a woman? Because LaMarcus said, "Don't tell nobody I faked one or two." And so you're a man. Can a man fake one? Comedian?
Yeah,
men
you can.
Yes,
yeah, if you inside and you just start shaking for no reason, yeah,
because you want to finish.
Right, you tired. The nigga back
tired.
Oh, so you ain't really trying to get to the end?
Yeah, because your mind is somewhere else.
Not only that, but sometimes you could catch that massive boner where you just can't come. You just can't come.
Right.
Really?
I've had that happen.
Okay. Okay.
I've had that happen several times.
So to be a part of the show, you guys, if you guys want to be on here with these with these anonymous guests, call or text 209-362-4628 to be a part of today's show. You could be anonymous like our guests, or you can actually show your face. So it's up to you. So if you want to answer some of these questions, whew, it's
Hey,
getting
and tell
hot
them
up
no
in
more.
here. Huh?
Tell them no more R. Kelly. Nothing on R. Kelly. We don't want to see no R. Kelly in this. We listen to his music, but we knew that nigga was a pedophile.
Kel Supreme said,
about
I think with a condom didn't want to hurt her feelings.
Right. Think about his. I mean, back in the day when he was Vibe, he was naming all the women. He was like, Joanne got it, Renisha got it, little Aaliyah got it, little Aaliyah, nigga, she's 15. So you already knew. My mind's telling me no. See, I ain't gonna even go there.
Okay, here's another question. I'm gonna start with Ms. B. Applebaum. Do you watch porn? If so, what's your favorite kind to watch? Do you feel it's appropriate while to view while you're in a relationship?
Yes, I partake in a little P Hub every so often. I don't have an account though, but anyway,
Don't need one.
You don't need one.
you don't need one. No, that's free.
I think you only get one if you upload in videos, right?
Well, I don't upload.
Okay.
I haven't got that far. But you know what is so crazy? And I do threesomes, a little girl on girl. Two girls and a guy.
Okay. That's your favorite? Your fave?
That's my search. That would be my search.
Okay. Okay.
So you do two girls and a guy? My bad. That's not the question for me to ask.
I know I have never, and so when I tell folks, I search girl on girl. That's kind of my favorite porn. They're like, "Oh, you've been with a girl before." I've never been with a girl. Haven't even kissed a girl. But but that's my my porn of.
So yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. If you guys want to be a part of this show, I see y'all cracking up, laughing, y'all commenting. If you guys want to be a part of the show, call 209-362-4628 to be a part of the show. It's getting crazy. It's getting hot up in here. Listen, we are being brutally honest, talking about everything you want to know about right now. We're talking about sex, but we're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about love. We're going to talk about relationships, sex, all of that good stuff. So we got these folks here that are anonymous. If you want to join us and you want to be anonymous, you could be anonymous too. Or you can put your beautiful face on camera and answer these questions right with us, okay? So whatever you want to do, call the number on the screen, which is 209-362-4628 to be a part of the show today, all right? Whew, it's getting hot up.
Watching porn is good.
Okay, so do you watch it with your spouse?
Yeah, so at the beginning, we used to watch it together all the time. We actually used to partake and do what they do for years. And then one time it was my turn to eat the coochie first, and then all of a sudden I turned around, looked at the TV, and the credits was rolling. I said, "See, she cheating. That's not fair." So we don't do that no more.
Why? Because you was doing it longer?
Yeah, like it went to a different part, and we didn't switch. She just kept me down there.
She's smart.
Right.
She's smart. Somebody asked, am I a Libra? I'm not a Libra. I'm a Sagittarius.
So you guys don't do it no more, but is it healthy? So you guys think it's healthy?
Every once in a while. But I mean, it was a weekly thing at the beginning of our relationship.
B. Applebaum, do you do it within your relationship? Do you watch within your relationship?
I have. I don't know. I get a little shy, like I will, but I'll be like, okay, why you looking? So in a female, but
what you get jealous?
Not jealous, but I'm like, first of all, nah, nigga, because dudes get a little,
overzealous.
Uptight.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, but yeah, I every so often I'll get a little creative when I'm feeling myself.
Okay, right on.
Word.
So, okay, next question. So, Ms. B. Applebaum, I know that the comedian is married. Are you married, or have you ever been married?
I have been married.
Okay. So I'm going to ask a question, and we'll start with the comedian. What do you consider to be husband-wife only benefits? And should these benefits be given while dating?
Uh, I don't know, because I think we was
And
we was doing a lot before we was married. So
but
I
this
mean,
could
I
also
think
be
it depends on.
this does not have to be sex. It could be like, I don't know, you giving money, or it could be anything. Like, what are some things that you only do for a wife, and do you do these while you're dating?
Hmm. Uh, I mean, I would say like well, it depends. Like if you're living together and you basically living like your husband or wife, I don't think there's any limits. But like if you're not living together and she has her own place, you have yours, I don't think you should be trying to handle all the bills that's over there or anything like that until y'all.
Okay. So Devin said eating the booty is marriage privilege.
No,
Groceries. Yeah.
I don't agree.
Groceries. That's
I don't
marriage.
agree.
Why is that?
Because I mean, hey, if you then that would be like, what if I say, oral sex on your behalf is marriage material? No, heck no.
So you're just saying that because you're not married, so you want them to eat the groceries.
Facts.
Okay, my bad. Okay. All right, so we're gonna bring somebody on from the audience. Chosen one. What's cracking?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. All right, chosen one. You ready?
Okay.
So which one of the questions you want to answer?
Well, I'm gonna go back to one of the two beginning ones, the one about squirting.
Okay.
So my observation on this, if a woman pees first, okay, first of all, inside of the vagina, there is no like pee hole. Like the pee comes from outside of the vagina. So the only kind of entry or outlet is the inside of the body, the uterus and everything. So there's no way for water to actually squirt out of some type of hole inside of your vagina. The only thing a woman can do is secrete a lot. As far as squirting, I do believe that it comes from your pee hole. But if a woman pees first, it empties her bladder, then there's no pee. So it's like when she squirts, comedian said, that it's another type of fluid. So I don't believe that it's pee, especially if a woman empties her bladder first. Now, I'm not a doctor. I don't know if enough fluid will build up inside of the private area, inside of the hole, for it to be a gush of fluid. I'm not a doctor, so I don't really know if it can build up like that. So the only other way that a lot of fluid can come out is through the pee hole. So if a woman empties her bladder, there's no pee coming out. Her bladder's empty. So
do you mind if I ask you, have you ever has that ever happened to you?
No. Mine is like watery and clear. So I don't do that. Mine is just watery and clear.
Just to top what you were saying, if you think about it, ladies, after sex, the hardest thing to do after sex is pee.
True.
You know what I mean? So it's definitely not pee. And then, like you said, a man, we pee our penis, but we come out the same hole.
Exactly.
Huh.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I have another. I'm sorry. I have another one fruit never to use. I don't know if any one of y'all have heard of the grapefruit trick, but please don't use grapefruits, because if it gets inside a man's pee hole, that will burn.
I seen that on
no grapefruit.
That was on Girls Trip.
Yeah, no grapefruits. I heard of that. No.
All right. Thank you, Chosen. We appreciate you being on here.
All right. See you guys.
All right. See you later. All right. Okay. We got another one. Saffron Tillings. What's happening?
Hey,
what's going on, Saffron? Good. So what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah. What do you? Was there a question that you wanted to answer, or do you want to answer one of the new ones? Anything that piqued your interest on any of the questions that we've asked so far?
I mean, there's definitely a lot of squirting going on with my situation right now, and it's kind of caused me a bit of stress.
Why?
Well, it's because my girlfriend's really she's kind of I'm afraid she's seeing someone else.
How does squirting make you think that she's seeing someone else?
I just saw a text message between her and my dad, and he called her Miss Gusher. He called her Miss Gusher.
Hilarious.
I'm sorry. We're not laughing at you.
Saffron,
No,
are you lying, Saffron?
Am I what?
Are you telling the truth?
I'm telling the absolute truth. This is a real serious family issue.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I mean, it's just it when your dad goes, oh yeah, me and Corinne, we go to Smash City all the time. I take her to Smash City.
And did you tell your dad that she's a squirter?
No, my dad told me.
Oh, so she doesn't squirt for you, Saffron?
I thought she was, but I think that there was I don't know. I think maybe that was me.
You are crazy. All right. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Whoa.
Oh my God, he is crazy. That was hilarious. I think that was a jokey joke. That was not serious. Saffron was not serious. Oh my God, that was hilarious. All right, so
I'm lost for words.
Hey, this is the first time comedian was quiet on the whole. He didn't get quiet the whole show.
Man.
Close your mouth. Close your mouth. Close your mouth.
he said it's a very serious family issue. Oh, he said my dad takes her to Smash where?
Smash City.
Smash City.
Man.
Oh my God, he is crazy. Okay. So if you want to be a part of the show, come on, you guys. Y'all got to be serious now. Saffron, tell us he snuck on here. That is hilarious. All right. So how long, Ms. B. Applebum, how long do you think a couple should date before becoming official?
I believe it depends on the couple. I mean, my last relationship, we got booed up real fast. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just know, and sometimes it takes a little longer. Mm-hmm. I think age has a lot to do with it as well, because the maturity. Mm-hmm. I'm real big on if it's a rebound. I don't think, like, if you just got out of a relationship and you hop back in another one, I don't think that's wise. Okay. And you like, I'm real serious. I think it takes a little bit of time, because that rebound is no joke. But if you know yourself, you know the person, and they're genuine, I think, there should be no time limitation or, time set.
It could be relatively quickly then.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Like I said,
what's that saying they say? When you know that you know that you know that you know who you know, whatever.
Facts. Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. I agree, because after we 21 years in, so.
But I will say this though. Sometimes we get caught up in infatuation. So I think if you're not when you're sexually active, when you become intimate fast, that could that distort if you really like that person. You can be mesmerized. Mm-hmm. And
you was about to say, right? Dickmatized. You saying it.
And it'll like, oh my gosh, I'm in love. No, you ain't in love with him. You in love with them, and so you might get caught up on that. So you gotta go in it with a sound mind before you say, yeah, I'm your girl.
Okay.
For real.
So comedian, you've been married, you said 21 years?
Awesome.
Yes.
How long did you date before you got married?
We dated for a year.
Wow.
Okay. How old were you when you got married?
I was 20 and a half.
Oh, you're 20. Wow. Still
20
married.
and a half. 20 and a half. I mean, 20 and a half, yeah, 20 and a half. I mean, when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, growing up, 13, 14 years old, I was already in the clubs, the Elks in Stockton, fake IDs. You could really get in fake IDs. So, I think I matured at a young age. So,
Okay.
you
Okay.
know,
All right, we got another guest. All right. Who is that?
What up? It's
That's
Gigi.
Gigi. What's happening, Gigi? So is there a question that we asked that you wanted to answer?
Man, I wanted to ask a question about why he said something about R. Kelly like that. Why he just did R. Kelly like that.
You said, why you do R. Kelly like that, comedian?
hey, man, we knew what he was. I mean, it's hella songs. It's hella songs that he got that he talked about being a pedophile. But I mean, we love his
See,
music.
No, because you got
wanted to.
DMX that talks about Tanya, Tanisha, did. You know what I'm saying? So like DMX.
I mean, even on that E40 song, they was like, if she bleeds, you get fucked. And then E40 was like, no, not me, not for oh. I mean, they talked
At
about
the end of the day, like it's still music, man. But at the end of the day, it's 2021, and I done seen everything. So
You
since I
didn't-
done seen everything, and since I done got this COVID-19 shot, I'm really tell y'all, I think he didn't do it. I think folks out here asking for money, and I think they need every bit of whatever they get for R. Kelly. I'm being honest. 'Cause I think folks are hungry out there, and I think they want whatever they can get out of America.
I
Okay.
mean,
No
I
So
believe
cap.
that to a
basically,
certain extent because
I'm just being honest.
16-year-olds look 21.
Yeah, but
so
these parents don't care, man. These parents don't care. And
so
these people out here don't even want the shot. So at the end of the day, you never know what they might get out of America. Besides R. Kelly. You never know.
Gigi,
Right? I
Gigi
mean,
saying
Keith
that
Sweat
basically
too.
they was doing it for money,
I think so. I really do. I'm being honest with you. For
but
everybody
there's no
hungry out
proof
here.
that he married Aaliyah and she was 14.
I mean, at the end of the day, when I see black people out here struggling every day, and when I see black women out here struggling every day, and for us to have the president that we had,
Mm,
and for us still not to get the respect that we get, I think somebody will go out on the limb for to eat, to do whatever every day. I think they will. And I think that America will give it to them if they don't care. Real talk. I really do think that.
I
I
agree.
mean, we
So I'm
see
just
what's
being
going
honest.
on with Deshaun Watson right now.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
and at the
23
end
people
of the
now
day,
all of a sudden.
we just we just had somebody down here in Perry, Georgia, domestic violence. This man just killed his whole family. You know
Ooh,
what I'm saying? And the one lady was part of the military, and he just ended in domestic violence killed it. And be honest with you, who would have known that she was in that house right now going through domestic violence? He killed the whole family. Like who would have known that? But at the end of the day, the picture don't look like that. The picture
mm,
shows 1,000 words, but the picture would have never shown it. So
yeah,
at the end of the day, you never know what these black women go through. You never know what they'll do for their family. Like you
right,
never know.
right. Mm.
So I
Well,
just
thank
hope
you,
y'all look
Gigi.
at it.
We
Thank you, man.
appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, we got Rilla. Oh, Skrilla, what's happening?
What's
My
up?
boy came. That boy came in with emotions just now. Man, what about
He
Keith
mad
Sweat?
you talking
May
about
might be your
Kels.
legend.
He was mad you talking about Kels. What's up, Rilla?
Man,
Oh, Skrilla. So what you think about some of the questions? What questions did you want to answer?
The one where we do a lot before we get married. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What
I
you think?
think, I think, I mean, men, we have a tendency to do that, and I'm talking about anything in the bedroom, things like that. And I think that's how, like he was just talking about, get domestic and things like that. Somebody get you do that. You know what I'm saying? When you share that with a person, and they try to just, you know what I'm saying, dash on you or go with somebody else, that's when things become a little bit get out of hand, because you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, people take sex lightly, but the truth is it's really something. It's really something that can get you I mean, for men and women, because like he
Right.
was talking about eating groceries and all that. I mean, you do that to a woman, or you know what I'm saying, she ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, she ain't gonna want you to do that with nobody else. Not
Right.
right off the bat.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't think
Yeah.
nobody saves stuff for marriage anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you get married, only thing left on the table is finances and basically promoting y'all's relationship. But
Mhm. I
so that
agree.
That's
I
my
agree.
opinion on it.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you,
Yeah, you
Rilla.
got a
Oh,
good point.
Rilla, we sure appreciate you.
All right, all right.
All right. Okay. Eastwood. What's happening, Eastwood?
Hey,
What
good
you think?
evening.
What's up, Eastwood? What question you want to answer?
I answered them all in the chat, so I need a new question.
All right.
Oh,
Okay. Let's go. Um, let's see. Do you feel like people should only date their equal?
Nah. I mean, you date whoever, whoever pique your interest, basically. I mean,
Okay.
you shouldn't really limit yourself to date up or date down, because you can miss out on your blessings on both sides.
So you think it's okay for a man to date, like, so say a lady, she's making, 50, 60, $100,000. And do you think that, what would you think of her, about her dating somebody who maybe worked at Burger King or something?
I've been on both sides of that before, and it never bothered me. So
Okay. So you dated a woman who made a lot of money, or you've been the one in the relationship that made a lot of money?
both sides.
Okay.
I have to agree with them. I think it shouldn't matter.
All right. So B Applebum, would
Yeah.
you date a guy who worked at Burger King
I would
today?
today.
Okay. All right. He doesn't have to own the Burger King. He doesn't have to manage the Burger
So
King.
let me jump in on it real quick. So when you say some work at Burger King, the first thing people think of him being dusty, right? And you really don't know he working at Burger King. You know what I'm saying? So you might see him at a social event. It ain't got to be the club. It ain't got to be the drive-through, right? And
Mhm.
he might actually swoon her. She might, wow, he has great conversation, so forth and so on. Then he
Mhm.
tells you, yeah, I work at Burger King. You
Mhm.
like, oh God. I mean, he might have been too forward, but maybe he didn't tell you that he
Mhm.
works at the corporate, or maybe he does supply chain logistics for Burger King. You just never know.
Right.
So you really need to be careful with that. And that's what I picked up on when I dated someone who was, I mean, income wise, she made millions, and
But
I didn't. So
I'll even go further. Sometimes we lose out on our blessing because we look at the dollar sign. And I was one of those, like, and I thought about it. Oh, if he worked at Burger King, if he was a cook at Burger King, oh no, I'm not doing that. But
Mhm.
what if he took his finances were in order? No, he wasn't making 50, 60, 70, 100,000, but he took care of himself. He had a car, he had his own place. Even if he worked 40 hours and took care of himself, but treated me like a queen,
right.
and I didn't want for anything, yeah,
Mhm.
I absolutely would date some. And I wasn't always like that.
Yeah.
But at the
But
end
you
of
you learn those
the
hard
day,
lessons though.
that, to me, love and respect and trust and someone who loves me,
Mhm.
that will trump the dollar sign any day.
Well, let
Because
me.
it's hard.
And
Would you date?
plus, if
Part,
he worked at
go ahead.
Burger King, he gonna give it to you away.
You can have it your way, baby.
Have it your Whopper. He might have a Whopper. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So part B to the question is, what about if he worked at Burger King and he lived with his mama?
Ooh.
So I've been in that situation where the person actually made more than me and still stayed with their parents, and made less than me and stayed with their parents, and it didn't work out, to be honest, because I saw a lack of development and maturity on their side, for that particular reason. There could be other reasons, like maybe she was taking care of her parents, but that wasn't the case in my circumstance. She just was lazy. Money on the girl that had the most money to stay with her parents. She just was given that money, and
Wow.
so she didn't have any drive. With me, I'm more, I'm trying to do something, and I like to travel a lot, and a lot of those things she liked to do, but progressively in the things I wanted, she wasn't really, that motivated because she already had it.
Right. Right. That's dope though.
That is
What
dope.
about you, comedian? Would you date a woman who worked at Burger King and lived with her mama?
Yeah. I mean, like you said, it depends on the vibe that you guys got. I mean, of course, that probably be at a earlier stage in your life, but I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like right now, saying if you 40, woman that is a mom and work at everything, probably not. I mean, you know what I mean? You looking for it. Like you
You
said,
cutting in and out now.
y'all played, y'all met, and
You cutting in
if
and
you
out now.
find if you found it out
Okay.
later, like you met her
Mhm.
somewhere else when she was dressed like she was dressed, and yeah, basically, I was just saying if she's dressed, if you met her somewhere else, but not at Burger King, of course, you'll just go by that vibe. If you find out later, you find out later, and then Just going to have to make
But
adjustments
we
on
talking
this
about
to
Burger
see
King Plus
how the
live with her.
relationship goes.
We talking about Burger King Plus live with her mama.
I mean, that's a hard one. I mean, I don't see that anybody over 30. I don't see that happening. In your 40s, I don't see that happening. Like teenagers or 23, 24, it's still possible that you might. But me, myself personally, at the age that I'm at, no.
Yeah, I actually dated somebody who lived with their parents, and yeah, he was even though he was younger than me, he never had kids. He was about 40, and that the thing with him was it was his safety net. So he had his own money, but he was just so comfortable with that. It was easy for him to say, "No, I'm good." You know what I mean? Because he had mama to
Baby
take care
boy.
of him.
Yeah,
Baby
baby boy.
Baby boy.
All right. If you guys want to be a part of the show, call 209-362-4628 or send a text and you can get the link to the show. Now, here's a good one. And I'd like for the audience to answer this question too. Could you continue to be with someone who you are no longer physically attracted to? Why or why not? Could you continue to be with somebody that you are no longer physically attracted to? Why or why not?
I can't. I
You
can't. I
can?
have to. I mean, you have history and stuff like that, but you still got to have some type of, I don't know, physical connection. I think. I mean, you still have to have that warmth with the person, and you know what I mean, that hugging, and you know what I mean. You can't just sit around the house and just look at each other.
Okay, so your wife, if you were not physically attracted to her, would you divorce her?
Absolutely not. I mean, we have a strong history, but I mean, I can't put myself in that situation because I'm still physically attracted to her. So I can't say what I would be if I wasn't.
Okay,
Because it doesn't exist.
That's what's up. What about you, B Applebum?
You know what? I have different. To me, it's a mental thing. So if you irritate me and I can't stand your personality, that's going to turn me off more than the physical. Physical to me, like I like them big. I like them short. I like them thick. The teddy bears. I like all of them. You know what I mean? So I don't really have just a set standard or so. But with me, it's a lot mental and how you treat me. You know what I mean? So I used to think I like 6'2". You had to be 6'2" and physical, but a nice physique. But nah, I'll take them. So the physical part is very minimal for me. I did have a dude tell me. I asked him if I gained like 400 pounds, would he still be with me? He said, yeah, but I cheat on you. That was effed up.
He said, I'll stay with you, but I cheat on you. Yo, bro said, yeah, he would stay with her if he wasn't physically attracted to her, but she must cook and clean every single day.
Hey, there you go.
You got to make yourself useful around these parts.
That's a trade-off.
Oh my God. Kel said, what if I would if you only feeling someone for their physical looks is kind of shallow? Yvonne said, I will not leave. Ayen said, liar, liar, pants on fire. Yo, bro said, that's honest. He being honest. So could you continue to be with somebody that cheated on you? Comedian.
It depends on the circumstances.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I mean, it depends, if it's I mean, it depends on circumstances, I believe, because sometimes you can't be in your right legitimate mind. You know what I mean? I mean, alcohol can influence things, situations. I mean, it's a lot that goes on there when it comes to the cheating thing. There's so many different elements to it. So
you're saying if your wife cheated, you could get over that?
I could forgive her. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What if it was a relationship?
If it was a relationship, shit, I should have picked up on it a lot sooner.
If it was a whole relationship.
Like you say, the situation, I mean, I have to be in that situation. It's hard to say what's what when you haven't been put in that situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, just the mindset of, oh, out one day, cheated or whatever the case. You know what I mean? That's something that I could probably forgive her for. But the relationship thing and something that was ongoing and you never knew about, I mean, that situation happened and that's something that you have to look at.
Kel said I can forgive a slip up, but ongoing situation is different. What about you, B Applebum? Could you forgive a cheater?
Well, like I said, I was married before, so and that's what happened. Actually, cheated more than once, more than twice. Third time I brought him back. But I was younger. I think it's different when you're older. With me, that when that trust is broken, it's just hard. I might stay with him, but it's not going to be an easy relationship because I'm always going to be questioning. And that's not healthy, or it's not conducive for him or me.
Right.
So I really would have to, it's case by case. I used to say that was my
Deal breaker.
deal breaker. Absolutely not. I would not, because I've been in that situation. Nah. Now, could it happen? Yeah, you can, resolve that, but it's a tough thing to do. And I don't know if a dude would want to stick it out, because I put him through the ringer. I mean, and I'm right, just being honest, it would be real hard. Where you going? Who you with? But
yeah.
It's not healthy.
The trust is gone. Oliver said, I made the mistake of staying in a relationship too long when she no longer satisfied my sexual desire. I should have left sooner. Christian said, ain't no way in hell I will forgive a woman for cheating. He can have her. Blackfoot said, cheat on me once and it's over. Okay. So
hey, can I pick it back on that?
Yeah.
Answer me this. I've always wondered if a couple brings a third party into their relationship for fun, for whatever, for curiosity, is that considered cheating?
I don't think so. I think that if everybody's
consensual,
yeah,
if it's consensual,
I think it's cheating.
Really?
With another one, I do. I mean, even though
if you consented, they're cheating. They're not cheating because they're not doing it behind your back.
No, it doesn't necessarily mean behind your back, but to me,
and they're doing it together.
But somebody's enjoying it more than the other,
right? Well, not necessarily.
Okay, let's take it another further. Let's take it another further. So what if you did it together and then later on, hey, well, let me try it with this person again because she let me do it this time. Is that considered cheating?
Yeah, it is, because that was without her.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, opens up a can. I don't know. I think that's too close to home, too close for comfort for me.
Yeah. Okay. What about you? Okay, so you're saying no. Okay. All right. So I got another question. Have you ever engaged in sexual activity with a person of the same sex? And could you be with someone who has? Why or why not?
That's a double standard. That is a double standard.
Okay, tell us about it.
Because the way society see it, like two women together is sexy. That's just the way people look at it.
But can you do it though? Could you? Well,
if my woman was with another woman before, yeah, I could still be with her.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's not. I don't know. It just the society see two women together. Like you don't think nothing of it. Like two men together. I mean, that's one. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother yard. Backyard.
Okay. So, comedian, you're saying you can be with somebody who was with somebody of the same sex, but what about you, B Applebum? Could you be with a guy who had been with another guy?
I don't think so. That I know he's been with another man. I mean, to what extent? Like physical, like oral, or straight?
In any way.
Does it matter?
Well, he ain't in booty holes. No, I'm just playing. No,
So it matters. It matters to what extent.
No, it doesn't. I don't think I could be with a man who's been with another man. Period. That I found out. Yeah, and unfortunately, it is a double standard. Have I ever been with a woman? Like I said before, I've never been with the same sex. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you this, comedian. We're getting a little serious. What does love mean to you?
It means happiness, fun, smiles on your face, good times, dependent, backbone. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, B. Applebum?
To me, love is long lasting. So to me, love is when it isn't fun, when it is shitty, but you still sticking it out. When I wake up and my hair is crazy and you still okay with it. Love is long suffering to me. Looking past my ugly, my flaws, and seeing the beauty, and vice versa. It's when I want to run, you won't let me. When you want to run, I won't let you. And trusting the process. That's what love is to me.
That's good. Love never fails. I love it. So loving somebody beyond their flaws, them being ugly, you guys getting in arguments, you fighting, you having a bad time, bad day, you love them anyway. I love it. I love it. Okay, let me ask you this, Miss Applebum. Do you believe in living together before marriage? Why or why not?
I didn't. I'm not supposed to because, I'm a church going person. But and it's hard to answer that. But I think I would.
No. Let's not talk about church. Let's keep it real.
That's what I'm saying. In the way I was raised, I shouldn't. But
living
my life, having some life under me, about to be 50 pretty soon. Absolutely, I would live with someone because I don't want to get divorced again. Yeah. So I need to know you inside and out. So divorce is not an option. So I would. Let
me tell you guys, the reason why this is called Brutally Honest is because we want you to be brutally honest. So y'all's face ain't showing. Your mama don't know that you're on this show. So you don't got to worry about it. Say what's on your mind, baby. So if you want to shack up before getting married because you need to test out the cow before you buy it, that is completely fine. Say that. So don't be putting no disclaimers out there. If that's what you're going to do, do the damn thing. What about you, comedian? What do you think?
I think it's fine.
Is it necessary?
Getting into. It's not necessary, but I think it's
I don't think it's necessary.
You don't know how to keep their house or how
choice.
to keep their stuff. Like,
oh, you cutting out, comedian. We can't hear you. Cutting out. But I think you cutting out.
It's not necessary, but there's nothing wrong with it. Not necessary, but nothing wrong with it.
I think it's necessary because you got to know what it is that you're getting into, how they live. Just like you said, if they keep their house clean, what are their little habits and all that stuff. I think, I know traditionally you shouldn't. I have a friend who tried to do the right thing, and I haven't seen too many people who tried to do the right thing in the 2000s, but they did, and they didn't know that person until they got married. And then when they got married, it was like, oh, I really don't like you that much, So I would say I gotta see what it's all about. I gotta see your sleeping habits. Like I gotta know that I want to be with you every single day. That I'm not gonna get tired of you. I gotta see you when you ugly.
And what's so funny? It's so funny what you said about sleeping habits because when you dating and you living in different houses, y'all ain't sleeping too much. When y'all together, it ain't sleeping. Y'all,
right.
You're doing the bump and ugly. So,
right.
I need to know how you really snore.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you passing gas in your sleep.
Listen, you need to know if the brother got a sleep apnea mask. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a whole machine.
Yeah, he ain't ever brought it over the house.
Right.
Because y'all up all night, you know,
Right.
playing tiddlywinks.
But do she shower every day?
Does she
Right.
shower every day?
Exactly. What
Hey,
about
I have a disclaimer. Look, my room is not always clean. And dudes be like, oh yeah, that's not bad. I'm like, no, come over a couple of times. And they be like, oh yeah, you right. You know what I mean? So, because I'm cleaning it before you get there.
right, absolutely.
And
But
it might have been clean already, but then you went to go look for that one item you can't find, and then that's it.
it's
That's
toe
it.
up.
It's a wrap.
It's toe up. All right. So listen, here's the last and final question. Let me see which one I want to ask. What is it, comedian, about big booty and or big boobs that turn people on so much?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really. I look at big boobs and big titties, and I mean, it's not really a turn on. It's like a sight. You'd be like, oh, okay, look, nice little ass or whatever the case is. But it's not like revving me up or anything like that.
Oh, it's not?
Nah, hell no.
Okay. So what about for you, B Apple Bum, for a man? What turns you on? What is that physical attribute that really turns you on from a man, for a man?
The arms. When a dude has, I have a tendency of looking at hands and arms. When they got them, yeah.
What about the hands?
The hands, you know, because I'm a thick girl, so I like to see, man, can he grope me? Can he, you know, will I feel safe? That's why I like the arms. Like, will I feel petite and dainty? Because I'm not, but being with somebody with big hands, it's like, oh my gosh, you know, I can front for a minute.
You feel protected.
And then, you know, it's not what you think. I you know, I like being tackled and grappled.
Blackfoot said I got very big hands and feet. Yo, bro said I hope they nails clean.
I think it's more of the lips for me.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's more of the lips for me instead of the ass and titties. Them lips is right. Yeah, them lips is right.
Okay. LaMarcus just came on, but then he jumped back off. Okay. All right. So y'all, did you guys have a good time? Did you guys have fun?
It was
cool.
pleasurable.
It was cool.
This was fun, right? So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this
Black
every
Power
week.
moment when my man came on earlier about
A little bit, you know.
He's like, don't be talking about R. Kelly.
He was a little sensitive. He was a little sensitive about R. Kelly. It's all good. I was a little surprised because you know that kind of wasn't the focal of the of conversation. But yeah, I mean,
hey, you know who did it for me was old boy and his girl and his daddy. You know.
Oh my God, no
man.
He was tripping.
He was real in the street.
right. But we're gonna do this. This is to be, you know, we'll do this every week, and I would love for you guys to come back and just hang out with me and have a good time. Audience, listen, tell your friends. We're just having a good time on this Wednesday night, and just, you know, want to just do something mindless for every now and then, because everything that we do, especially on this network, on Fly Nubian Queen, we try to bring you things that are empowering, inspiring, that'll help you holistically. And so we just wanted to have a good time. We wanted to have fun. So we hope you enjoy tonight. And we love you. We appreciate you. We at the count of 3, what we'd like for you to do is hit the thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and heart it up right now.
CC, CEO, wanna change your life? Come see me, yo. I'ma teach you how to build up wealth for your family, not just for yourself. I'm a bestseller, a house flipper, a businesswoman, a go-getter, a big investor, a goal builder that can teach you to get richer like millions, baby. You really about to fill your savings. You about to have multiple streams to pass your children, baby. Let me teach you to get your credit on track in the long run. You'll make it all back at Catalyst and watch it all psychology black on firm, but we ain't all